Have you ever wondered how one tiny nation could stun a traveler who has explored every corner of the world? Welcome to Infosphere, where we uncover the stories behind the most extraordinary places on Earth. In today's video, we dive into the journey of a man who had traveled through Asia, Europe, Africa, Oceania and the Americas, yet only one country left him speechless: Singapore in 2025. Why did Singapore, a small island nation, deliver an impact bigger than giants like Japan, France, Australia, or the United States? What did he see? What shocked him? What changed his worldview forever? Get ready for an eye-opening exploration of 10 reasons Singapore in 2025 is shocking the world, each packed into immersive 1,000-word storytelling. Let's begin. A level of cleanliness he never thought was possible. In all his years of traveling, he had never experienced a place where cleanliness felt like a natural part of the culture rather than a forced rule. Singapore in 2025 delivers an atmosphere where streets, parks, subways, hawker centers, and even crowded tourist hubs look almost unreal. He compared this to cities like New York, Paris, Bangkok, and Manila, places he loved but always felt overwhelmed by litter, graffiti, or pollution. In Singapore, even during rush hour, the environment felt controlled, calm, and spotless. What shocked him even more was how the people themselves supported the system, with nearly every resident respecting public spaces. He noticed that local volunteers handled many parts of the community cleaning. Government data in 2025 showed that nearly 3/4 of Singaporeans took personal responsibility for maintaining cleanliness, a statistic he had never seen anywhere else. Singapore wasn't just clean, it felt intentional, disciplined, almost artistic. A transport system that feels light years ahead. Singapore's transportation in 2025 stunned him. After visiting more than 40 countries, he thought he had seen it all: the iconic trains of Tokyo, the fast systems of Seoul, and the technologically advanced trams of Europe. But Singapore's integration of MRT, buses, autonomous shuttles, smart traffic systems, and AI-managed flow stunned him. Even during peak hours, he found waiting times shockingly low. In some lines, trains arrived every 1 to 2 minutes, and almost no one pushed or rushed. The entire system operated with such precision that it felt like a live demonstration of future civilization. He realized then that Singapore didn't build transportation for today, it built for the next 50 years. A safety rating that feels almost unreal. What left him speechless wasn't safety in theory, it was safety in practice. Walking alone at midnight, filming with an expensive camera, he expected the same nervousness he felt in Los Angeles, Johannesburg, Rome and Rio. But in Singapore, nothing, not a single moment of discomfort. Parents allowed young children to walk home, students carried laptops in public without fear, and people freely left belongings on cafe tables. He later discovered that Singapore's crime resolution rate in 2025 is among the highest in the world, and petty crime sits at near zero levels. The traveler realized that safety is not just a statistic here, it's a lifestyle. Cultural harmony that the world dreams of. After traveling through countries where ethnic tension, political conflict or social division were common, Singapore felt like a miracle. Chinese, Malay, Indian, Eurasian, all living together with shared respect. He visited temples, mosques and churches located just minutes apart. He tasted cultural foods in one place: nasi lemak, chicken rice, biryani, laksa, all existing side by side. In 2025, Singapore's multicultural model is something global leaders study. To him, Singapore showed that diversity doesn't have to be chaotic. It can be harmonious, efficient, and deeply enriching. A government that actually works. He often joked that after traveling through dozens of countries, the one thing he knew for sure was that government incompetence was universal, until Singapore proved him wrong. Policies felt consistent, systems felt predictable, corruption was almost non-existent, roads were well maintained, food safety standards were strict, hospitals operated like well-oiled machines, and the entire country felt engineered. He said Singapore is the only place where he felt the government treated citizens like long-term investments, not short-term political votes. A food scene that redefines flavor. Singapore's food scene stunned him more than the Michelin restaurants in Europe or the street food of Southeast Asia. What shocked him most was how affordable high-quality food remained. Hawker centers were his greatest shock, because for the price of a simple dish, he could eat food that tasted better than many expensive restaurants in other countries. From chili crab to kaya toast, from roti prata to Hainanese chicken rice, every bite felt like a journey into cultural memory. In 2025, hawkers are recognized as national heritage, and many young chefs continue the tradition. Efficiency. Unlike anything on earth, efficiency is a cliché until you experience Singapore. Airport immigration takes minutes, hospitals operate without chaos, government services run digitally, and even public events start exactly on time. In a world where delays are normal, Singapore feels like a different dimension. He believed Japan was the peak of efficiency until Singapore surpassed it with technology integration, automation, and culture. A green paradise hidden inside a city. The traveler had visited Switzerland, Canada, and New Zealand, countries famous for nature, but none startled him like Singapore's city in a garden. Gardens by the bay, Marina Barrage, the southern ridges, botanic gardens, green rooftops, vertical forests. Nature wasn't outside the city, it was within the city. Singapore in 2025 has nearly half its land covered in greenery. For a country this small, that stunned him. A future city that already exists. Walking through Singapore felt like stepping into the future. Autonomous buses, drones delivering small parcels, digital payments everywhere, robotic cleaners, AI systems in public safety, smart buildings, everything was crafted with tomorrow in mind. The traveler said that Singapore doesn't just dream of the future, it prototypes it. A standard of living that inspires the world. After visiting almost 50 countries, nothing prepared him for how well Singapore balances order, innovation, cleanliness, education, healthcare, safety, and diversity. It feels futuristic yet human, advanced yet peaceful, small yet powerful. By the time he left, he understood why Singapore's global reputation keeps rising. The traveler said this is the one country that proves greatness is not about size, it's about vision. So now the question is, how did one tiny country leave a world traveler speechless when giants couldn't? Because Singapore isn't just a destination, it's a masterpiece of human discipline, innovation, and harmony. This is why the world keeps watching Singapore, learning from Singapore, and admiring Singapore. If you loved this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and join Infosphere for more powerful global stories.